Hello and welcome to Petrol Magazine. Today, we are looking at luxury coupes that once cost as much as a house, but have now depreciated so hard, you can buy them for the price of a used Toyota. These cars may have lost their original value, but they definitely have not lost their ability to turn heads. If you want to drive something that makes you look like a millionaire without needing a millionaire's budget, this is the list for you. Before we start, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more car content. And let us know in the comments which of these coupes would you love to own. Alright, let's get into it. First on our list is the BMW M6, a car that used to be the ultimate statement of power and luxury but now costs about as much as a base model Honda Accord. The E63 M6 was an absolute beast when it launched, featuring a Formula One inspired 5.0-liter V10 that screamed all the way up to 8,250 RPM. It had 500 horsepower, a 7-speed transmission, and a design that still looks aggressive today. When new, it cost over $100,000, but thanks to BMW's legendary depreciation, you can now find one for under $25,000. If the idea of a high-revving V10 is a little too terrifying for you, the next generation, the F13 M6, swapped it for a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8, which is just as fast, if not faster, but much more refined. This model also started at over $120,000 new but has dropped to as low as $40,000. Both generations of the M6 offer supercar performance with luxury coupe comfort. They still turn heads, they still dominate the road, and now they come at a fraction of the price. Would you go for the screaming V10 or the twin-turbo V8? Let us know in the comments. Next up, we have the Mercedes-Benz CL Class, a car that once competed with Bentleys and Rolls-Royces, but has now fallen into the hands of budget-conscious enthusiasts. The C216 CL Class was essentially a two-door S-Class, meaning it came loaded with every luxury feature imaginable. Plush leather, real wood trim, soft closed doors, a high-end sound system, and enough presence to make people think you are a billionaire. When new, these cars were selling for well over $120,000, but today you can pick one up for around $20,000. That means you get an ultra-luxurious Mercedes coupe for the price of a mid-range SUV. And the best part, these cars still look expensive. The sleek, elegant design has aged beautifully, and they still get attention wherever they go. If you want to look rich without spending rich person money, the CL Class is one of the best options out there. Who else thinks Mercedes should bring back the CL Class? Let us know in the comments. The Jaguar XK is one of those cars that people forget about until they see one in person and immediately do a double take. This is a proper British Grand Tourer that looks just as stunning today as it did when it first launched. The second generation XK, produced from 2007 to 2015, came with a sleek, curvy design inspired by the legendary Jaguar E-Type. It had a 5.0-liter V8 engine, producing 385 horsepower in base form or up to 550 horsepower in the XK-RS. When new, this car had a price tag of over $90,000, but today you can find them for under $20,000. That is an insane deal for a car that turns heads everywhere it goes. The long hood, muscular stance, and classic British styling make it look far more expensive than it actually is. If you want something that combines luxury, performance, and drop-dead gorgeous styling, the Jaguar XK is a hidden gem in the used market. Would you go for the luxurious base model or the fire-breathing XK-RS? Drop your answer in the comments. Now, let's talk about a car that has not been around long enough to completely tank in value, but has already taken a serious depreciation hit. The Lexus LC 500 is one of the most beautiful modern luxury coupes on the road, and it is finally starting to become somewhat affordable. When it first launched in 2018, the LC 500 was hailed as a masterpiece of design and engineering. With its sleek, futuristic styling, handcrafted interior, and naturally aspirated 5.0-liter V8, it is the perfect blend of luxury and performance. The best part, it sounds incredible. The 471 horsepower V8 produces a deep, aggressive exhaust note that makes you wonder how Lexus got away with making something this wild. Brand new, the LC 500 started at over $90,000, but now you can find early models for around $50,000. It is still a lot of money, but for a car that looks like a concept car come to life, it is an absolute bargain. If you are looking for a luxury coupe that turns heads now and will likely be a collector's item in the future, the LC 500 is worth considering. Would you rather buy one now or wait for them to depreciate even further? Let us know in the comments. Last but not least, we have a car that lets you live out your James Bond fantasies without needing an MI6 budget. The Aston Martin V8 Vantage. The Aston Martin V8 Vantage, produced from 2006 to 2017, is one of the most beautiful coupes ever made. It has timeless styling, a muscular stance, and an exhaust note that sounds like pure heaven. Under the hood, it packs a 4.3-liter or later a 4.7-liter V8 with up to 430 horsepower in its final form. When new, the V8 Vantage cost well over $120,000, but today you can find them for as low as $40,000. That is insane value for an Aston Martin. Yes, it is still an Aston, meaning maintenance is not exactly cheap, but if you want to drive a car that makes you feel like a movie star, this is one of the best ways to do it. Would you take the risk on a used Aston Martin? Or is it too risky for you? Tell us in the comments. And that wraps up our list of luxury coupes that have depreciated like crazy, but still turn heads. These cars may have lost their original value, but they still command attention on the road. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more car content. Thanks for watching Petrol Magazine. See you in the next one.